Nena, dime si tú estás pa' mí, como yo estoy puesto pa' ti. Tengo una noche a Medellín y te pago el jean. Nena, dime si tú estás pa' mí, como yo estoy puesto pa' ti. Tengo una noche a Medellín y te pago el jean. Te voy a...
Whoa! Buenos dias. Right now we just got up. It is 5:57 a.m. About to go get ready. So let's hurry the hell up. In 30 minutes we're gonna leave the house, go to our studies. Right after that, focusing on the business for the entire day. Gonna get on some client calls. Show you how I run my entire day. Show you how I run my business, my studies, my clients, and still prioritize time for family. So let's get it. Vámonos, man. One thing I absolutely hate is the cold. Me being 100% Mexican, my entire family being from Mexico. We're used to warm weather, and especially for the past 3 summers, for 2023, 2024, I was detailing full time in the summer and literally 95-degree weather. So I was used to the heat. I was used to the sun. I was used to working outside. So anything cold honestly bothers me, but I like challenging myself every single morning, every single day. I feel like as men, we need the challenge. We need to push ourselves. I don't want to live a comfortable life. I want to improve in every single aspect of my life, whether it's my courage, whether it's my honor, whether it's my physique, my energy, my mindset, in every aspect of my life. Because I'm not doing it for myself, but I'm doing it because if I can improve my mindset, if I can improve my energy, I can help my family and the people around me. Right now we just got to our second class. I actually take the entrepreneurial program in this class, but let me lock my car real quick. Alright, yeah. But I take this entrepreneurial class in this school nearby just because it's more interesting, and I'm in my senior year of high school, so why not do it? Right now it's around 4 p.m. and I'm driving home. I went to go to another city to get some work done. And man, your boy is tired. I'm just like trying to lay back right now and chill out. It'd be pretty cool if I had someone to drive me right now. But I mean, we've literally been up, as you saw, since a little before 6 a.m. So right now we're feeling a little tired, had a quick lunch, but right now we're about to go home. You know what? Oh man, we're not going home actually. We got to go grocery shopping. I forgot. So about to go grocery shopping. Always want to take a nap if I want to be honest right now. Sometimes I'm ready to get after it. However, if I'm being honest, sometimes I'm just trying to lay down. As a man who's working, putting in around 60 to 70 hours a week with my studies, with my business, with my family, with my health, like I'm not gonna lie to you and say, oh, I'm energized all the time, because I'm not right now. Honestly, I want to take a nap. But we gotta do what we gotta do first of all, and then we got boxing right after, and then maybe we can consider taking a nap. We're not gonna take a nap, man. We're gonna hold that off till we're gonna make sure we get some good night's sleep tonight. Honestly, man, something that has really came to my mind and something that I truly believe in is, as a man, like, it's our duty to take care of the people around us. I'm relatively young. I'm still in high school. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you like if I've done it all and I've accomplished so many things. No, I've done some things. I've been able to get into the best shape possible. I've been able to prioritize not just my business, not just buy this car in cash in January. However, like, one thing that I truly believe in from the bottom of my heart is us as men, especially coming from a Latino household. My dad, my mother were all Mexican. They actually came from Mexico when they were 19 years old. They got married at a young age and moved over here to build the best life for everyone around me. This may be controversial, but I could care less. I believe that us as men, we should be masculine. I believe in being a gentleman. I believe in being kind. I believe in taking care of my little sister, my brothers, my mom, my dad. I'm tired of this narrative being pushed around. I talked about this on my story. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me. It's David Guzman Correa, my entire name. I'm representing my name, representing my family. But I'm tired of seeing the narrative of masculinity being put down. I'm tired of seeing other men go 50-50 with their significant other. Last night, I was talking to uh, a woman that I used to date in the past, and we are just, kind of catching up with each other. I like to
be have a good time with women, with my friends, whatever it is. So she was just talking to me about her experiences as of lately. And man, I was hearing 50-50. I was hearing not paying. I was hearing so much bullshit that I honestly didn't even believe it. Because me, like, whenever I'll go out with a woman, whenever I'll take a woman on a date, whenever I'll take my siblings, my family on for dinner, whatever it is, we'll go hang out, we'll go bowling, we'll go downtown, we'll go walk around, have a good time. Like, as a man, like, it's my duty to take care of not just the women, not just the kids, not just everyone around me, but I feel like I don't me as a man, I feel like it's my duty to take care of them. I'm not gonna follow the society norms of not being masculine, of being feminine, of not taking control. Like whenever I'm with a woman, like you best believe I'm in full control. Like this may be controversial, but I truly believe that women they like to be told what to do. They like to be guided. Like whenever like I went to the fair with a woman I'm talking to, and like there's a lot of people, so I made sure to like make a path for her. She would follow right behind me. Like I would make sure to order for her because she was a little tired. It was kind of late. So we got a quesadilla. We got some tacos. Man, absolutely amazing. But like as a man, I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna make sure I'm responsible for the women I'm with, for my family and the people around me. But the thing is, like, how am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to have the energy? How am I supposed to be strong? How am I supposed to have my mindset locked in? Because at the end of the day, for me personally, it was never about just having the physique, just looking good. I mean, yeah, I mean it helps, right? But it was about the things I had to do to reach that goal, right? The specific task, the specific needle movie task I have to do every single day with my nutrition, training, habits, and mindset to actually allow me to have the physique, have the energy, have the structure. Keep in mind, I don't want to spend hours in the gym. That's the last thing I want to do. The last thing I want to do is spend 2, 3 hours in the gym trying all these overcomplicated workouts, all these overcomplicated restrictive diets that I literally tried for months and even years just to make no progress. So that's when I realized, like, in order to actually be able to build the physique, have the mindset, have the habits that not only just help me with the way I look, the way I feel, but even installing more discipline, more structure with my business, with my habits, just everything overall. But how am I supposed to do that if I don't have my nutrition training habits and mindset dialed in? And something I tell my guys all the time is it's not about just making progress for a couple of months and falling off. No, it's about making progress that compounds month and year after year. That way, so you can consistently be making progress every single year, never falling off. And I made a video on my Instagram about Charlie Kirk, since I mean we all know what happened. The man got shot in the neck in front of his kids, in front of thousands of students, which I think is absolutely wrong. I think there's no right, there's no reason to kill a man, no matter what he says. At the end of the day, we all have the freedom of speech. Do I agree with everything he said? No. There are some things that I agree, there's some things that I don't agree with. I'm not into politics. I could care less. This is something that offends a lot of people, but me personally, I believe that I'm gonna put my energy and time into things that I can directly control. What can I control? My business, my health, my studies, my grades, my family. But I'm not gonna put my time. I'm not gonna watch the news. I'm not gonna complain and oh, this is happening over here. Oh, I'm not gonna live a life of fear. Whatever I can control, I will do my best to my ability to do the best for the people around me. Whether it's making sure my family is taken care of, making sure my clients are taken care of, making sure everyone who comes with me, the women I go out with, they have the best time. I make sure that happens. I make sure my friends I hang out with, we all have a good time. It's all about me giving them energy. But how am I supposed to actually be able to do that if I'm caring about what is happening and something that I can't even control? This may offend some of you, honestly don't really care. I'm not a right wing. I'm not a left wing. I'm in the middle. I'm a green wing. I'm just not into politics at all. Like, I'm not gonna act like something or say something that I'm not just to please you. No, like all the guys I work with, like there's a reason why I truly love running my business because I get to work with guys who are actually very ambitious. Guys who not only are prioritizing their health, their physique, their mindset, their habits just for to look better or feel better. Obviously that, but to build something long term, to build something that also helps their family. That's why I love what I do, because I get to work with the guys who we are really aligned. We're close. I keep in contact with all my clients every single day because I truly believe in keeping that close relationship, especially for accountability and guiding them across their entire journey. Because I'm gonna be honest, I have my ups, I have my downs. There's days where I wanna, quit. I wanna, maybe business isn't going the best. Maybe I ate a little bit too much. Maybe I didn't do my workouts, whatever it is. I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. And that's why having the community, that's why having people to hold you accountable is so important for making long-term progress. Off topic, but some of y'all want to know about my relationships, how I kind of manage that while running my business, focusing on my studies full time, still being in the best shape possible, and always prioritizing my family. So today is Monday, and on Saturday I went out with this one woman that I've been talking to for a little bit. And I mean, whenever I go out with a woman, like I make sure like we have a great time. Ended up going to the fair. We ended up getting we got a fire quesadilla. We got some tacos. We got a little bit of some juice. It was honestly a great time. The thing is, like, whenever I go out with a woman, like at the end of the day, like I'm a gentleman. Like I'm gonna make sure she has a great time. I'm gonna make sure she's taken care of. Like I don't know. But whenever I go out and I see and I see them kind of like taking out their money, I'm like, put that back. You don't need it. Like, I'll take care of everything. Not because I'm a simp, but because at the end of the day, like I invited the woman out, so I'm gonna make sure everything's taken care of. We had a great time at the fair. It was some funny moments, some good, very good experiences. And then after that, we went to go get some food. Dropped it off. We honestly had a great time. I'm I'm a big fan of going out, enjoying the fruits of my labor. I believe in building experiences as much as you can. This is why I make fitness part of my life. Like I don't want to spend hours in the gym. I don't want to have to dedicate my entire life to fitness. I want to be able to have fun, have a good time while prioritizing my business, while still staying in the best shape possible. And overall, just making it a lifestyle for long-term progress, because I'm not one of those guys that just wants to sleep in the gym and be poor, or spend hours in the gym, be poor, have no charisma, make no impact on anyone. No, overall, I believe in being well rounded. I believe in being a gentleman. I believe in not just having the physique, not just having the energy, not just having the focus, not just being structured out and dialed in with every single hour of your day. That way, so not only do you focus on your job, on your career, and getting the best shape possible, but even like a couple times a week, you will take your girlfriend out on a date or two. Y'all have a good time. It's all about making fitness part of your life. Check out these parking skills. Whoa. Let's go. Right now, we just finished getting back into the car. We just got our groceries. Honestly, keep my groceries very simple, as you saw. A bunch of meats, fruits, vegetables. But one thing I always do, I always like to buy some fruit and just eat it on the spot. Honestly, this fruit low-key reminds me of Oaxaca, Mexico, cuando fui hace un mes. Porque cada vez que iba a la calle, siempre compraba mango, compraba piña, compraba sandía. And honestly, it reminds me of that. And I love eating fruit every single day. I truly believe in building something that's truly sustainable. That way you can follow it for the rest of your life, year after year. Woo! Right now, we literally just got home. It's around 6 p.m. Came outside to honestly give you my mindset right now, because right now we've been literally busy the entire day. And one thing that I struggle with every single day, and I used to struggle with a lot more, and that's honestly staying on track even on the days where things aren't going my way. Right now, we're honestly really craving a meal, and it would be so easy for me to just, F it. Let's just go get some Pan Express. Let's go get some Chipotle. Let's get some fast food. But the thing is that I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm going to make sure right now I prep my meal, and I'm going to walk you step by step on what I'm actually going to eat. Man, right now I'm trying to find some good lighting, but okay, I think this is better. But it's so much more easier, and you make the same excuse as well after you're working for the entire day, after you're working on your career, on your business, whatever it is. It's so much more convenient for you to just go get fast food. However, the thing is, like, as soon as you finish eating it, as soon as I finish eating the fast food, let's say I eat it that day,
you have that sense of not regrets, but now you feel sluggish. Now you feel slow. You were kind of just in a mindless state where you just ate the food as fast as you kind of could. And then after that, you're not feeling so well. However, instead of having to endure that, and instead of having to go through that, feel sluggish, feel tired right after, because right after this, we're going to go to boxing. So the meal I'm about to eat right now will give me the energy, will allow me to still be locked in. So even though I had a very busy day, I'm still going to hit the gym, go to boxing. Let's go.
But a little quick grocery haul right now. Hold up, I got a little battery message. But about to show you a little grocery haul. To walk you step by step what I actually ate. So we got 6 of these. Make sure you buy these of quality. Don't buy the cheap shit. Make the investment. Come on, man. You have more on the line. You're not a teenager no more. Invest in a high quality food so you can actually feel good. And then we have 2 to 3 of these 4 ingredient sourdough bread. I don't want to eat white bread. I don't want to put any of that bullshit inside my body. The times that I do eat out is 1 to 2 times a week. When I go get a nice food, I go get maybe a quesadilla, when I torta, a little bit of pizza, a burger, at max 1 to 2 times a week. That way so I still stay on track but still have fun. I do this whenever I go on a date. Maybe I go out with my brother, my sister. Overall, having good experiences. Let me make sure I show you everything else I brought. I got a lot more meat in there. So, and then we got some sweet potatoes. We have 3 packs of these. And then we brought some mini potatoes, 3 packs of these as well. We got some avocado on the side too. We have a bunch of fruit we brought. We have a bunch of more whole fruit we have on the side. Some pineapple, some banana, like I said, some avocado. Honestly, keeping it very simple because I don't want to spend hours in a gym. We got some steak too, a little bit of turkey. Honestly, I mean, not hours in a gym, but hours in a kitchen. I don't want to have to think about what I have to cook. I just want everything to be lined up and ready to go. That way, so on days I wake up at 4:30, I don't want to overthink what I eat. I want to grab, cook it up to give me energy, to give me focus, and absolutely crush my day.
Ooh. Got some grass-fed ground beef, avocado, some roasted potatoes, got a little bit of mayo on the side, and whew, I'm excited, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, overall, tell me a little bit more about like you running, your training, and all that. You mentioned that you started to run a little bit more than beforehand.
Yeah, yesterday I did a 30-minute run because I know you saw you put a 15-minute jog.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what, maybe I should run. I just felt like running.
I truly feel like running is the best cardio.
Yo, like I did a 30-minute run and it was like near the end I just started increasing it and it was pretty. I like the feeling. Like, it's pretty sore.
Like, it's a good type of feeling. Like, not only do you get the endorphins from, like, doing something more harder than just walking, not only do you burn more calories, not only does it allow you to accelerate the fat loss process and even eat more, but also it's just a good feeling.
Nah, yeah, I felt good. When I went to my car, I was like, damn, I really ran and did all that.
Yeah, like, the feeling of, like, finishing, like, a intense workout is, like, one of the best feelings ever. And it motivates you to keep going because, you know that as long as you take the step forward and follow the blueprints, as long as you take the step forward and go through with the workout, with the training, like, you're going to feel it after. Does that make sense? Instead of, like, feeling that feeling of regret that you feel after skipping a meal or going to fast food or skipping the workout or skipping the run.
Yeah, it cures me, at least.
Yeah, for sure. It helps you in so many different ways.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And the thing is, like, you start to, like, trust yourself a lot more because the more you follow through something you say you're going to do, the more you build your own trust.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, I would for sure say, let's make sure we update our progress pictures every Monday and Friday. Also, making sure we start adding our weight into the weight tracker. So every Monday, I want to see front, side, and back. From preferably after the gym, take a picture in the locker room, whatever it is, front, side, and back. And every Friday, front, side, and back as well in the same locker room after the gym. As you just saw, we just got off a call with my guy, Jonathan. Now, the reason why I truly feel like these one-on-one calls we have every single week, not only do my guys get so much value from every single call, but I like to use these calls as a kind of weekly reset call. Any struggle, any questions, anything that he's been facing for the past week, we get to hop on a call and make sure we discuss it and dive deep and make sure we find the root issue because, if I'm being honest, every single week you will face new challenges. Every single week you will hit new plateaus. However, it's so important to have a second pair of eyes to see exactly what you're tracking. Right now, I'm going to show you my guy's dashboard and show you how in depth and how important it is to truly track everything. Because if you're not tracking, you're slacking. Because based on the data we see, whether it's his nutrition, training, habits, and mindset, we can make data-based decisions to keep breaking past plateaus with his physique, energy, mindset, confidence, time management, structure, everything overall. So I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek on my client's Jonathan dashboard. So this isn't just your regular copy and paste plan from ChatGPT. First of all, we have our setup instructions, which we go over on our first call. This gives my guys all the detail they need to make sure they stay consistent and dialed in with their entire dashboard. Make sure their nutrition, training, habits, and mindset, everything makes 100% to them. Then we have a couple courses over mindset, habits, nutrition, training, the 4 pillars of man, the only way to make long-term sustainable progress. We have a couple courses over mindset, book recommendations to build a momentum, the 5-4-5 method, which is something we do every single morning, which is pretty much every single morning. First thing you do, I would recommend buy yourself a nice journal for this. So write down 5 goals you have in mind. This can be short-term, long-term, whatever it is with every aspect of your life. Physique, mindset, relationships, finances, and then a 4-step morning routine that reflects those goals. What do you need to do that morning to actually reach those goals? And then have 5 needle-moving tasks that day that move the needle the most, that make the biggest improvement. That way, so you're not wasting any time. And then we have Google Calendar Tracker. Make sure we plan out their entire day. We have a couple more courses over macros, weight tracker, their meal plan as well, nutrition, all that. A couple stretch protocols. So when it comes to your meals, this isn't just your normal copy and paste plan from ChatGPT. All my guys' meals are totally tailored out. And they don't just have one set of meals. Like every single couple weeks, I'll make sure to go and update my clients' meals. That way, so we keep on making consistent progress. And these are meals that my guys specifically chose. So let's go back to the dashboard. My guys have their own app as well, Notion and Trainerize. And then every single call, I make sure to upload their call on their dashboard. That way, so we can just like look at this. They can just click and see our last call. So let's say he maybe forgot something I said, and then we're good to go. We're good to go. Let's go. Woo! Hell yeah. And it's honestly so much goals, so much more. His goals, where he is, where he wants to be. That way, so a constant reminder. We have our next task we need to do before we get on our next call. Some things we want to focus on more. And then for training, all macros, all data tracked, morning routine tracked, night routine tracked, habits tracked, workout tracked. That's honestly just a quick sneak peek. If I also show you the entire dashboard, I will be here for 30 minutes. But everything is tracked to a T. Why? Because I want my guys to understand not just how everything works, but to actually implement it in their life. So at the end of us working together 3, 4, 6 months, they can still have this as a lifestyle. I'm not here to help my guys make progress for a couple of weeks or even a month just to fall off. No, I'm here to allow them to make long-term sustainable progress that they can follow year after year while consistently breaking past plateaus and making sure not only do we get in the best shape possible, not only do we get ripped, energized, have dialed in structure every single day, but use fitness as a stepping stone to level up in every single aspect of their life, make more money in their career, have better relationships, wake up with a real purpose, wake up with a real plan to execute every single day, and have that feeling of being locked in.
Ooh, about to go to boxing and go on a run right after. We're honestly running a little late, simply because today has been so packed. But the most important thing is honestly just actually getting it done.
Jab, Bengals. Got some uppercuts in there, Giovanni. Oh, these fucking mosquitoes are. Mmm. Con cuidado. Good too. Yeah, take care. Yes. Oh yeah. Send me a text because I have a lot of angels on my contact. Just send me a text and I'll send you the screenshot.
David, y'all drive safe.
Mmm. Mmm.
You don't want to be at the end of that punch, David. Yeah, get inside.
Break.
Break.
Oh. Bro, why is this thing not working? Alright, whatever. These are two giants, coach.
So right now we just left boxing training and we only spent around 35 minutes in there. Unfortunately, my guy Gio ended up hurting his foot, so we had to cut sparring short. However, as you see, I didn't do so well in sparring today. It was my first time coming back to boxing in around almost 2 weeks, and that has truly been on my part. So like, I'm not gonna be here and lie to you and put some random excuse. No, I'm gonna own my word. Like, I've been skipping boxing as of lately. So I'm going today. I went today because I want to take a step forward and go back into being more consistent with boxing. Like, as you know, I've been an amateur boxer since I was 12 years old. So kind of taking a break from that honestly felt like something was missing. I feel like us as men, especially us men working towards being more masculine, towards building something not just for us, but for our family, we need to have challenges. Like, I like sparring 2 times a week and getting beat up sometimes not so much, because it challenges me. I love a challenge. I don't want anything being gifted to me. I want to have to earn it, because I know that whatever I had to do to earn it is the entire reason why I'm doing it. The journey, yes, it's about having the physique. Yes, it's about having the discipline, the mindset, the habits, the energy, the structure, but it's also the steps you have to do in order to reach that. It's about getting out of your comfort zone, taking a step forward, and seeing the progress compound year after year. However, there will always be challenges that I face and you face on a daily basis. But right now we're about to go, there's a fly, come on man, get out of here. But we're about to go get a quick 2-mile run and go to downtown. We're actually pretty close to downtown Weiner, so about to go for a little run. Honestly, I only work out for maybe 5 hours a week, whether it's boxing, whether it's weightlifting, Whether it's running on a daily basis, I'm working out on average 45 minutes, whether it's, like I said, boxing, running, training, going out with friends, and overall doing physical activities, because I don't believe in spending hours in the gym. I believe in focusing on a needle moving task when it comes to your training that allow you to maximize your progress in the shortest amount of time possible and make fitness part of your life.
Woo! Right now, just finished back. Fast forward to an hour. We got back home, we got cleaned up, we got freshened up. Smelling good now. About to go to sleep right after this. Right now it is around 9:30. Man, that run went absolutely. Honestly, I wasn't even planning to run as much. We ended up actually running 3 miles simply because I found my friend coincidentally. I have a friend who I used to box with. His name is Dylan, right? We're around the same age, young hustlers out here. And the thing is that I wasn't even supposed to see him or nothing at all. We haven't talked in a while. But while running, I was like, who is this guy? So I went to go say what's up. And apparently it was Dylan. So we went off. We ran almost 4 miles, even though I only planned to run 2 miles. I was like, you know what? Let's push through. We'll see how it goes. It went pretty good. We honestly only spent like 35 minutes in boxing simply because I got there kind of late. And then my friend, my teammate, he ended up hurting his foot while we were sparring. So we had to cut that short. Right after that, we went to go for our run. And so far, honestly, like right now, I'm feeling pretty good. Even though you've seen how I felt throughout the day, you've seen my ups and downs, you've seen my times where I wasn't feeling as good, where maybe I was a little bit tired. You saw that time a couple minutes ago in the video where I wanted to take a nap. But the thing is that because I went through, because I ate the meal that I showed you, because I made sure to prioritize my time management and actually take a step forward and not make an excuse, because if I'm being honest, like there's so much of you that I see you in my comments. I read all my comments, I read all my DMs multiple times a day, and I see some of y'all in the same problem over and over again. Like, I understand how it feels, because as someone who's balancing my studies, my business, my health, my family, and still staying on top with my relationships, still having a thriving social life, like I don't have time to waste. I don't have any time to waste. And you saw, like, after I got back home from grocery shopping when it was like 6 p.m., I didn't want to do anything. All I wanted to do is sit down. But because I knew exactly what I was going to do, because what I follow every single day is not only sustainable, but it also pushes me to become a better man, become a more wise, to train my mindset, train my body, train my courage, right? To do things where even if I don't want to do it, I still take the step forward, because I truly believe that us as men, it's our duty not to be just as strong, not just to be as smart, not just to have as much energy, be structured out, but it's about being able to do that, having the physique, having the energy, having the structure, being able to manage every single hour of your day like a man, stay on top of your priorities, make sure you prioritize what matters, but not just doing it for yourself, but doing it for the people around you. Because I had this issue for a long time that I wasn't really a family man. Like I was really selfish like a couple years ago. However, I realized that it's not about me. It's not just about me. It's not about what I want, but it's about what I can do for others, whether it's my family, whether it's my clients, whether it's you right here. Like I'm making these videos because I truly want to make an impact, and I truly believe that in 1 year from now, I will have completely changed. 2026 David will be an absolutely new version. You've seen me year after year constantly improve from being a kid that was 14 years old, making workout videos in my garage that is literally right here in front of me, to now running my own business, prioritizing my studies, prioritizing my family, because I took one step at a time. Even the times where I didn't want to keep going, keep in mind, there's days, every single day where I honestly wouldn't want to give up. But that's not gonna happen. That's not who I am. That's not who a man should be. And I'm still constantly working towards being the best man possible. But the thing is, because what I follow every single day is not only sustainable, I don't spend hours in a gym. I don't believe in following restrictive diets. I believe in eating 2 meals a day that give you energy, that give you focus, that allow you to build that ripped physique so you can take on your entire day and absolutely crush it. and make sure I prioritize the needle moving task when it comes to my training. Like I like to weightlift, I like to run, I like to do boxing, I like to play basketball. Focusing on the exercises that allow me to not spend hours working out, but still achieve better progress than guys who spend hours in the gym. Because I see it all the time. I'll be honest, the guys that are spending 2-3 hours in the gym after working for the entire day, working on their business, at their job, whatever it is, they usually look the worst. They usually still have love handles. They don't have abs. They have a chubby face. They still have low energy. Their structure is all over the place. Even though you've been trying several workouts, you've tried the overcomplicated workouts, you've tried the restrictive diets, you've tried all these morning routines, night routines, these different protocols. However, nothing has actually seemed to work. Why? Because none of them are sustainable. There's a reason why I have been able to stay consistent and constantly grow in the past couple years, because whatever I do every single day, I believe in sustainable long-term progress. I don't believe in all the restrictive diets like I just told you. Like, no, like I like going on dates with women. I like taking my family out. I like to go run with friends. I like to go out with friends, have a good time. But don't get me wrong, I'm still really focused on my business, on my studies, on my clients, on making my content, on working inside the business, on the business for most of the time. But don't get me wrong, I still like to have fun. I truly believe it's about making it a lifestyle. It's not about spending hours in a gym. It's about using the ripped physique, using the added energy, using the unbreakable structure, using that confidence through the roof, because you know that every single day you're putting in the work. Using that as a stepping stone to level up for your entire life, because I don't believe in being average at all. Fuck that. The last thing, I would rather die than be average. I would rather anything than be average. I don't see a point of living if I'm not gonna have an exceptional life. And I'm not just building an exceptional life for me, but I'm building it for the people around me, my clients, my family, my future wife, whatever it is. Because at the end of the day, Jesus Christ gave me my body, He gave me my mind, He gave me my soul, and it would be a damn shame to not make the most of it. It would be a damn shame not to go out there and make sure I push myself, make sure I be more courageous, make sure I'm more kind to help the people around me. Because when I went to Mexico a couple weeks ago, you can say a month ago, I went to Oaxaca, Mexico, because that's where my family is from. And I've seen the opportunity I have. And it would be a damn shame for me not to make the most of it. Although I had ups and downs the entire day, you've seen my struggles. You've seen me not be as consistent. You've seen my mindset that goes through my mind every single day. Even though I've been doing this for months and years, there's still times where I'm tested every single day. But it's about having the step forward. It's about making the commitment. It's about having the sustainable blueprint, the sustainable guide, the pathway that allows you to not have to worry about if the work you're putting in will actually help you out. So whatever I did in this video that has helped me, do it. Why not? Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, follow what I do in the morning. Follow my training, follow my nutrition, follow my lifestyle, and see how much difference it actually adds to your life. And one thing is, I don't want to live with regret. Even though I didn't really want to go on a run, I didn't really want to go grocery shopping, I didn't want to go to boxing, I still did it. And now, what I'm going to do tomorrow, wake up at 4:30 and get after it over and over again, because I love the journey. I love the hustle. I love waking up early and building my business and prioritizing my studies and going on runs, going on boxing, spending time with family, spending time with women. I enjoy having time. I love spending time with friends. So I appreciate you watching this video. And I'm going to be making a lot more videos like these, because I truly believe in making sure I provide the best value out there, making sure I'm showing the person I am. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to be as real as possible. Y'all have a good night, and let's get it. Wha bang, wha bang, wha bang.